Hello, and welcome to Casual Run Gaming. This is Jay. Hope you're all doing well on this fine Monday evening. Hello. Welcome to another night of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a good weekend. Hope you all got to game a little bit, if that is your fancy. Tonight, let's see, what we wanted to do is, we're going to talk to Minfilia, the leader of the Scion, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, that's their name. And also, we are level 30, so we can get, what do they call it? We can get our Soul Crystal. So we're going to go talk to the leader of the Marauders Guild in Limsa after we finish talking to Minfilia, if she lets us. The reason why I say that is because I know there's some sort of cutscene. There always is when we talk to her. I just don't know where she's gonna send us afterwards, or if they're even gonna let us. But we'll see. Here we go. Going into the solar. Oh, she's all alone. Actually, this might be a quick one then. Usually there's a whole entire team in here. Welcome back, Trinity. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. We found out the truth about the Amalja, basically, and who is, what is causing it. As Thancred said, we must, and it being the people disappearing. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Level 31. Ease peace. Alright. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots. Mutamix Bubblypots. And he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalin, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Alright, so is he going to teach us how to, enchant weapons or something? But before we go do that, we're going to go back to Limsa. I probably should have just done that from in there, because we have to actually, teleport, is it? Instantly return to your current home point. Might be this. Yep. Hey there, Fabio. How's it going, man? How you doing? Oh, how was your Monday? You're doing great? Nice! How was your birthday? Holy cow, it is loud here. It's very, very loud. I probably don't remember how to go where it is I'm supposed to go, but let's go up here. It was okay? You had fun and you drank a lot? Do you remember what it was like? Let's use this real quick. Marauders Guild. Yes. That's good. At least you remember. Kimichi Lee. I like that name. Bringing down the mountain. Axmaster Wernzoen appears to have some urgent news for you. He has news. Trinity, your confrontation with the beast is at hand. Kujata has made his presence known. Reports place the creature to the northeast of the Red Rooster Said, in the vicinity of the Grey Fleet. There's little more for me to say but this. Harness all the strength you have, built through your labors of sweat and blood, and unleash it full fury upon Kujata and his menagerie of scavengers. Sigurd yet lies abed. Trusting in your strength and praying for your victory. I ask that you go to the lab before the battle and tell him you venture forth to fell the object of his vengeance. Such news should clear his ailing heart. Time has come, Trinity Lightbringer. May your axe strike deep and true. Remember playing Fallout 4 and killing everything? But there's another settlement that is in need of your help, though. Okay, so can I double click on this? You can just click on it. Oh wow. Red Rooster Stead. Okay. The quickest way there. Lower Lenasia. Okay, maybe we can just... I hate having to pay to fast travel. Makes me mad. It's like in Fallout 76. It always made me mad when it's like, oh, you want to fast travel or something? It's going to cost you caps. Yeah. It's going to cost you caps. Unless if it was like to like your own camp or the beginning area. Are they going to let me jump up here? That'd be great. Are you not going to let me jump up there? Ah, you are. Okay. Taking the long way, I guess. What's this little thing on your head? I almost feel bad about this. Oh, I wonder if it's part of my hunting journal thing. Nope, guess not. Da da la da da da. Is this a free game? It currently has a free trial that lets you play through the base game and one of the expansions called Heavensward for free. And you can level up to level 60 on all of the jobs. The only things are, though, is that if you do the free trial, you can't do like custom parties, I think. Like you can't be like, oh I want to partner with these people. I think you have to do just like the random stuff. And there's a couple of other things that isn't available for anyone on the free trial. But honestly, if you're on the fence about it and you don't know if you're gonna like this game, I would get the free trial, definitely. It's also either playable on PS4 or on PC. And what I did is I actually started on PS4, and then I moved my character to PC. And I had played this game 3 years ago on a different account too. But if you don't do the free trial, the game with all of the expansions, which includes, so Heavensward, the one that is included in the free trial, Heavensward, Stormblood, and then Shadowbringers. There's also on PS4. They have it for like or I've seen it as low as $15 on Amazon for the whole shebang. But just do keep in mind that there's also a $15 fee per month. So this game, you pay for it to buy it, plus you also have a fee. So kind of, I think that Warcraft is kind of like the same, or World of Warcraft is the same. I'm gonna download the free trial. Yeah. You're gonna get it on PC or PS4. Also, it's crossplay, so PS4 players and PC players play together, which is pretty cool, and it plays pretty nice on the PS4. I didn't really notice anything that was like really bad about it on PC. Nice. Trinity, I'm sorry for making trouble. Are you now? No, I deserve what I got. It's my own fault for not believing in you. But you came back anyway, and now we're gonna take that axe to Kajata's head. I ain't ya. This kid talks like the people at the beginning of the game, which are pirates. It's very hard for me to read because I always just want to read what they're saying as like the regular words. Instead of yeah, I say you. I know you can beat that guy. You got to. I love these types of games. I played a lot of Guild Wars too. Oh, cool. All right. I'm still kind of new to the MMO thing. This was really like the first one I really played. But that was 3 years ago, and then I never touched another one. And I'm also trying to play this one with an MMO mouse, so I'm still getting used to that. And honestly, I played what people consider like the weak part of Final Fantasy XIV. I beat the base game, which is A Realm Reborn, and it took me like 100 hours. And then I never played Heavensward because I didn't have it. Back then it wasn't free with the base game. But from what I've heard, Heavenward is where it gets better. MMO mouse? Yeah, so like my mouse has all these buttons on the side of it. So like all of my abilities are all tied to these 12 buttons. So I'm trying to get used to it. I have sausage fingers, like I have big fat fingers, so it's not very easy for me. But I'm trying to get used to it. Because I mean I could always just jam on the keyboard, but I'd be looking down at my keyboard all the time, and I'd rather not do that. Just talk to this Chocobo Keep so she doesn't have that thing on her anymore. But yeah, this game's a lot of fun. Even what some people say is a slog, I really enjoy this. The world is just beautiful. It's Final Fantasy. I grew up on Final Fantasy, so to me, I just like to be here. It's nice. Even though I do all like the little quest to like kill 5 of these things and come back. Okay. Mine is the same. 12 buttons. I never. Yeah, and if you can, try to use them in this game because there's a lot of switching with the numbers. But I mean, you've played Guild Wars too. I'm sure that you're probably fast with the keyboard. Speak with Sulkwib. Oh wait, was it those people right here? But yeah, I really enjoy this. This is very chill. So this game has raids and stuff like that, and it has like extreme raids and like it has some stuff that takes a lot of skill, which I'd like to try at some point. I just don't know when. But I think that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a long time before I get to that point, though. Hey there, Mario. How's it going? How you doing? I like the little kitty cat. It's cute. I heard Kujata had reared his ugly head again and reckoned you'd not be able to not be too far behind. Hope you won't object to me lending what aid I can. We've been through much, you and I would see this tale to its end. Broenbar, well, he felt much the same. So here we are, a pack of two to offset the ravenous beasts that follow in Kujata's wake. So I have a feeling we're going to be going into a dungeon, which are also cool. I've done a few of those in this playthrough so far. I logged in on Saturday just to try and get used to the mouse, and did like the first dungeon a few times, and it went okay. Might be as I'm sticking my nose in where it ain't wanted, but I couldn't abide the thought of you facing that monster solo. Kujata's got his friends, so it's only fair if you've got a couple too. And what are friends for if not to lighten your load? I already did some of the groundwork for you. Seems like a farmer and his wain have fallen victim to the friend's pack. If we follow the trail of destruction, it might just lead us to the big bugger himself. Alright, cool. Oh no, you lost your ship to the Kraken? Have you ever beaten the Kraken? Where are we going? Oh, we're like super close. Whee! Oh. Do 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 do. Oh, I didn't know I could close that and the map would be right there. Teehee. Have I played Fallout 76? I've played about 40 hours on console. I also have it on PC, but this PC probably wouldn't do a very good job of running it. But I do intend on playing it sometime in the future on PC. Oh no! Oh no, I'm sorry. You found a pot that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. What the heck is a wain? Hostile presence. It's a cattle tyrant. Tyrant. Oh wow, this thing is stronger than I thought it would be. Oh, it's a level 30. Nice. Did we do it? Did we do it? Oh. Inspect the trail of destruction. Okay, so we have to follow the trail. Fruit barrel. You find a barrel that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. Probably gonna be the same thing again. Defeat this crazy bird. Whoa, hey. Cool. Da 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 da. Hi, mossless Goobu. Wait, you have one of those things on your head too. Huh. I don't know what it means. You find a crate that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. Is Wayne his name? His name is Wayne? My name is Bud. Yikes. Oops. Keep on trying to use something that's on a cooldown. It ain't gonna work. Oh no! Bring back my map! Oh, cool. Yeah. I don't know when I'll play. I've had it for months. But yeah, I would love to play it at some point. The game is much better now. I can't stand playing a first-person game at 30 FPS. I just can't. And I have to use a mouse and a keyboard. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to me on a controller and at 30 FPS. So every now and then I'll jump on Xbox just because it's Fallout and it gives me that. It scratches the itch enough. Duty calls. Commence the battle for bringing down the mountain. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Level 34. I'm only 31, so we're perfect. I'm gonna release an update tomorrow. Oh, is that what they call like one wasteland or something like that? Is that where the one where everything levels along with you or something like that? Which is great because that's a problem that I had when I first played the game. I would be going around trying to do stuff, and I'm a level 5, and I'd come across and someone that was like level 60 was in an area, and everything was super high level because of that. It's a Halo-themed ship. That's cool. Holy cow, look at the size of this thing. Oh, okay, cool. That's good. That's gonna make that a lot easier for people who play casually, which like me, because I don't have a super lot of time. And the game is much better now and feels more like a Fallout game ever since they did the Wastelanders. So looking forward to it. Whoops. Wait. I'm very, very slow with my buttons. You gotta wait. I'm letting them take care of the ads. I'm busy with the big guy. Also, what's nice about the game is that they take care of the healing for you. It's gonna be great to go into our ground missions. Yeah, it'll feel much better, I think. Yay, we did it! Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. The armor looks like Dark Souls. Don't forget the sauce. What sauce? It's gotta be barbecue. Trinity? That's me. It appears our timing was fortuitous. The Axe Master carried me here so I could see. You did it! You really did it! He seems so excited. What kind of sauce is that, though? Look at that. We killed it. Do you see? Trinity killed the beast. He's finally dead. He's finally dead. Thank you. Thank all of you. Oh, he looks mad. Trinity, do you reckon I could learn to swing an axe like that? Sure, if I can do it, anyone can. When I was bigger, I mean. I want to protect folk, too. Keep them safe from, you know, monsters and things. The textures on him look so flat. Like, what's going on here? If you train hard, the knot is beyond your reach, young man. I'm happy now. Then that's what I'll do. I'll train every single day. You'll see I'll be the strongest hero there ever was. Isn't he 8 or 9? I have no idea. He probably is. It would make sense. Yeah. All I got was 299 experience? Okay. Brone bar. I saw it with my own eyes, and I can still scarce believe it. You brought down the mountain. That's right. Who needed you? I did it myself. Well done, Trinity. I knew from the first moment we met that you would rise to meet the challenge. Thank you. It is done, Trinity. You have answered the boy's prayers and upheld the pride of the guild. Hold your head high, Marauder. I shall be awaiting your triumphant return to Limsa. Cool. So now we can get our soul crystal. And I don't know what we become. We'll change from a Marauder to something else. I'm not really sure what it's going to be. I don't know. Maybe he stole it. Cool. Let's go back to the Marauders Guild. Get our crystal. And then we'll set back on our main quest. So many people. No, no, no. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oops. Oops. At least it's fast. So there's that. Oh, it could have been worse. I'm pretty sure this is where I wanted to go. It's right over here. No, it's not where I wanted to go. Oh, goodness. Let me turn that off for now. Marauders Guild. There we go. Boop. All right. That was truly a mighty feat, Trinity. Never have I seen a marauder so dedicated to attaining the pinnacle of her discipline. In recognition of your achievements, I, Axemaster Wernzun, pass on to you our guild's final technique, the thrill of battle. The skill teaches you to embrace the fear and danger of combat, allowing you to push well beyond the normal limits of your stamina. Though that brings me both joy and sadness, there is not more I can teach you. May the memories of your time here at the guild sustain you as you strive for ever greater heights of perfection. Experience, now, shall be your tutor. There will always be greater foes and deadlier challenges on which to test your blade. Of that I'm certain. You enter a realm of our craft in which even I have never set foot. I only hope that when you reach the very boundaries of our art, you will return to share your triumphs with us. Until then, Trinity, may your axe ever swing true. Yaw! Spiked Steel Labrys. Thrill of Battle. Increases the maximum HP by 20% and restores the amount increased. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, a Steel Salada. That's a Salada. That sounds really good. We're gonna go with that. We got the Salada. A lot of Salada. Thrill of Battle. Sweetness. Achievement unlocked this one time at level 30. Where's my crystal? Where's my crystal? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move. Can I? Okay. Unlock that for a second. We'll put that there. There. I think that's fine, right? Sure. Sure. Did we get our crystal? No, we didn't. How do I get my crystal? Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, look at us. So pretty. We're so pretty. Look at us now. This is my waifu here. Also my real wife. So. Okay. Alright, hold on. Present Memphilia's dagger to Mutamix at the bonfire. Alright, well where's bonfire? James bonfire. Thanalan. Alright, so we need to go back to Thanalan. Thanalan. Wait, nope, that's not gonna get us there. Hold on. What part of Thanalan are we going to? Looks like we're going to Central? $425. Wait. Holy cow. Well, here we go. Yikes. So expansive. We're going northeast-ish. Is there a way for us to cut through any of this? Won't itch you. Oh wait, no! What is happening here? Hold on. Pull up the map. Oh, we need to go west first. Okay. Basically need to go over these mountains. What is this? Oh, it's just a hammer beak. It looked like something crazier from back there. There he is, Mutamix Bubbly Pots. Oh. Psh, shock. Who is Uplander come to 10 ring of Mutamix Bubbly Pots? It is me, it is I. Fighty two drinks in herself. When full of airy self, Fighty Fool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Hi. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to perceive power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Here, it's invisible. Trust me, it's there. Fighty Tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power materia. The materia master. Now, yes, of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes. Materia join with Fighty Tool.
Yay, yay, let's do it!
Now it's gone. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the aesthetic constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from summit as would have struggled to cut stake into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with the learning ones of Mutamix. You got that? Okie dokie. Deliver the materia enhanced stagger to Minfilia. Okay. Some more fast traveling, basically. Let's go to Horizon for 186 gil. Spending all my gil. Just fast traveling everywhere. Oh, that was fast. That was real fast. Supple feet. That guy's got supple feet. Da, 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 da. Whoops. Do 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 do. You know what? They had actually given me some sort of letters or something that would actually bring me right back to Vesper Bay. I probably should have used it. Probably should have. Too late now. Alright, so let's talk to Minfilia. I'm not really sure what she's going to send me next. Do 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 do. Okay. Welcome back, Trinity. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Sure did. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Trinity, so make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Weapon coffer. Heavy chest containing a weapon of item level 18 through 21. Weapon type determined by current job or class at the time of opening. Cannot be opened in instanced areas such as dungeons, PvP areas, or raids. 18 to 21. I'm level 31. So we're gonna use that real quick, I guess. Inferno axe. Oh, hold on. Is that better than what I have here? I guess not. I'm not trying to move that. There we go. Inferno axe. It's physical damage is 3 less than what I currently have. Does have 2 materia slots though. This one has 2 as well. Alright. That's too bad. Oh well. Lord of the Inferno. Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealing. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Trinity. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will you join as soon as he is able? Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you save some for him, such as his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Do do do. Do blue blue. Okie dokie. We are well on our way to level 32 as well. We are almost halfway. We are trying to go... Camp Drybone. Hello? Where? Where is Camp Drybone? It's where we were just the other day. Eastern Thanaland. 222. Ay, ay, ay. Well, now I know what you spend gil on. Traveling from here to there and everywhere, my goodness. Hello? That's weird. Wait a second. Let's hide that real quick. There we go. I was wondering why I couldn't see my microphone levels. And now I know why. Flame Sergeant. Are you hiding in here? There he is. Flame Sergeant. It's a crystal and a spinning thing. Yes, that is the 8th right. Yep. That's basically what allows us to fast travel. It's almost like, you know, in ESO, the places you can fast travel are kind of like those areas and like those gazebos with like the blue fire in them. That's kind of like what they are. Ah, you're a Trinity Lightbringer of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize them from the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and not in lie in wait. Okay. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot of if the mission succeeds, Trinity. Let's make sure it does. Alright, so this is one of the areas where we were the other day. The Invisible City. This is... Do-do-do-do. Those like the way shrines. Yes, that's what it is. Yep. It's exactly what it is. At least in ESO, you don't have to pay to use every single one of the way shrines. In this game, you pretty much have to, unless if you have it as a favorite. I don't know, this game had way shrines. Well, they call them the Aetherites. I just spit. I'm so sorry if you saw that. It was gross. Celestios Corolana. I like that name. Yeah, this game is great. I'm hoping that they bring it to the Xbox, and I hope that they make it. And I'm also hoping that it would be great if this game one day became cross-save. So, say if I was upstairs and didn't want to come downstairs and play on the PC, and the game was on Xbox, I could go upstairs and continue on my Xbox from where I left off on PC. It'd be great. We can dream. Oh, I think that, yeah, this is a dungeon. He's a dungeon. Hello? Duty calls. Commence battle for Lord of the Inferno. Level 24. How did we go from something that was level 34? Now we're doing something that is level synced to 24. And we're level 31. You obtain 1 gil. Yay! You can't see that, but it said it in my chat there. Ungust. That dude looks evil. Evil. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good, we make our move as soon as the Amazra appear. Yes, sir. This dude's gonna double cross us, isn't he? Look at these dudes. Scurry. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Wah! What is the meaning of this? Dude, they are tall. Wait, something's amiss. Oh, we've been ambushed. We've been had. Like he laughs like that. Traitorous flame soldier. Oh, you! I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flames clutches from moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? Look at the smile on this guy's face. 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. This is bad. And now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. He does not look handsome. He is a jerk. They're all yours. Hey, like that guy just waved. Bye, friend. I'll see you later. Ungus is dead later. I'ma kill him. Kill him dead. Ah! Wait. They're not paying attention. I'm just gonna sit here and do this all day. I could do this all day. This is working. Oh, there's more. No! Leave my new friends alone. Get rid of that map. Oh, I keep on trying to use a move that I can't use because I'm level synced. Whoops. Wait a second. No! Get this guy. They have a healer. Yeah, being betrayed is not fun. We may not survive this. This is bad. We didn't. We didn't survive it. Oh wait, was this supposed to happen? Was this supposed to happen? Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. I guess he's dead. Behind you! Ah! This power I never knew I had. No, I faint. Bring her. The rest of you, march. Maybe that was supposed to happen? Traitorous scum. Rude. Apparently that was supposed to happen. I don't remember that being a thing. I don't remember that being a thing. Okay. Flame Sergeant. Why are they tied up but I wasn't? The one doing the most damage. Don't tie them up, okay? It's okay. It's okay. I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. The Bowl of Embers. Now accessible. The Bowl of Embers. Oh. Is this... Oh, it's a dungeon. Dungeon. Owing to a betrayal, you have been captured by the Amalja and taken to the stronghold of Zanrock. There to be given as an offering to the primal Ifrit. If you are to survive this fiery encounter with the Lord of the Inferno, you and your comrades must fight with no less than every ounce of your strength. Shall you fail? Your souls shall burn for eternity. Oh, shoot. The Echo applied upon total party incapacitation. Echo? 1 of 4 players, 1 tank, blah, 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 limited jobs. Okay, so this is an event here. This is an actual, like, dungeon. The Bowl of Embers. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so now the average wait time is 2 minutes. We'll give this a shot. It may not go super well. And I apologize to anyone that I'm playing with. Let me make sure of something. Oh, wait. I don't think that this game has, like, push to talk or anything, so that's good. Otherwise, people are going to be listening to me the whole time. Just spout nonsense. Oh, wait. The average wait time is less than 5 minutes. Okay, that changed. Or maybe I was reading the wrong thing. Does that happen in the game? So now we wait. Can we talk to these dudes? He looks sad. Listen well. These waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. Well, then let's just go that way. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we are like to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have one free, seek out our comrades stationed at Drybone. He will show you the way back here. May the 12 speed your way. What? Leave the immediate area. What? Wait, so are you telling me I don't have to do this? I think he's wrong. We are waiting to get into a dungeon. we were captured because Ungus double crossed us. So we currently have me. I'm the tank, and then we have 2 DPS, right? So far we need a healer, and then we can start. I feel bad because I'm going to be really bad at this. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is the fight against Ifrit, I think. Ooh, okay. Not gonna lie, I'm nervous. I don't know the mechanics. I'm just gonna tank to my heart's content, I guess, and wait to see if anyone says anything about if I'm doing something wrong. Nope. There are some dungeons that are single player, but for the most part they are party based. So right now we in order to do this, it's almost like a mini raid. We're gonna go through a whole entire dungeon, and then at the end of the dungeon we fight the boss, which is Ifrit, for this one. You can do this since you're a tank. It makes it easier for you to outlast stuff. But the problem is that there's mechanics to most of these fights, and I didn't look up to see what the mechanics were. Usually, like this is the first primal, is what they're called, that I'm going up against. So I'm sure that there's only like 1 or 2 gimmicks to it, but I just don't remember what it is. It was years ago that I did this. Here we go. Not gonna lie, I'm a little scared, or not scared, but nervous. I just don't want to let anybody down. That's all I don't want to. Oh wait, is it direct right into the fight? No. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence. Yeah, most Final Fantasy games are not like this. They're not party based. They're that's not Ifrit. This is something else. I think this is an Ifrit. Oh mighty! Oh wait, it is. We bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hills! Bring those two as well. Ungus, ha ha ha. What's going on? This isn't what we agreed. None but servants of the Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Nope. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Holy cow. He looks awesome though, right? Oh, mighty Ifrit. My one true God. What's he doing? Your words are my bread. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Sorcery. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Oh, here we go. Okay. Whoops. Ready? All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm synced to level 2? Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, is this actually going well, or is this basically it? We just wail on this thing? Oh. Holy cow! What? Okay. No one's saying anything, so I'm assuming I'm doing okay? I have no idea. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it's one of those things where it's like, well, as long as you do enough damage, we're fine. I guess that was it. I guess it's literally just wail on it. That wasn't so bad, although I forgot to put one of my skills on. Defiance. Which makes it so I get aggro. Cool, now a really long cutscene, because they love cutscenes that are super long in this game. now we've gotten one of the crystals. Actually, I think that's the second one. Yeah, we got a... Yep. We got a blue one at the beginning, and now we got the red. Pray forgive my lateness. Thanks, Thancred. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Whoa. Persistent lot. Yo! That dude's got, like, hidden throwing knives. Phew. If Ungus is over there, let him die. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Trinity. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. Shadow, how's it going, man? Doing good. We just beat Ifrit. Luckily, there really wasn't any type of thing that I had to know, but that was fun. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Nice compass. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'dan interference into account. Hello? You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the Velth Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland. Given the troubles at court, we have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Olivia. Promise you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. The meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a dang. Not that there was aught worth a for it to read it, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we have achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Be Iceborne, and now I'm at the point where I'm doing Guiding Land stuff and just hit MR 50 yesterday. That was fast. Did we get any loot for that? No? Fire! Fire as far as the eye can see. Well, that was good to know that fight, or that dungeon even, is literally just that boss fight. And they brought me to Camp Drybone. What a bunch of nice guys. And now that has also been added to our duty finder. I think, nope, it's not that. Nope. Aha. Bowl of Embers is what it was called. But that's been added to into our duties. It should have, anyways. Maybe it's once I finish the quest? I have to talk to this guy first. You don't just sleep on the ground like that. Nichols MR100, but I took a break today. Been gaming too much. I passed out instead of gaming. Oh, took a nice nap. A little naparoo. Ah, there you are, Trinity. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual. Trinity. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Amphilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Cool. Map. The map. The map. Central Finland? Nope, never been there. Western? Oh, you know what? You know what? We can use one of these. Use. There we go. Free passage back to Vesper Bay. Keep on forgetting about that. So, Shadow, how did you feel about the Borderlands 3 announcements? The triumphant hero returns. Danger told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Memphilia. You should join them at once. Lady Memphilia is most eager to see you. What is this? Dawn Wrist Guards. Level 18. Yeah. My late arrival nearly cost Trinity her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. Poor guy. That's all I heard. That's cool. Fourth subclass? Oh yeah, like, you mean skill tree, right? Doesn't that mean they are going to give a substantial level increase, or do they just expect to respec? I think they mentioned something about level increase, but I didn't actually get to watch it. Just I saw like a lot of tweets and stuff. I think they may have mentioned a level increase, but I'm not sure. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Oh wait, she's right here. Trinity, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Memphilia with your heroic exploits. Also, for Borderlands 3, they're also talking about something about a brand new game mode. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put and now we can put paid to our long investigation. What? As we suspected, the Amalja undertook the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is the tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Lemminsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they acquire. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all of life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether, crystals. And that's why we got a crystal from him. I haven't been keeping up with news on such things. Too much Monhun. So much Monhun. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can be often traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward the primal, toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or aetheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Take a break and then just relax. You do that. Maybe get some food too. What's for dinner? The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they would deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Trinity. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Why are you looking at me like that? Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. What? Excuse me? I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but to worship. And so we signs continue our fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Trinity. What? Hello. Oh yeah, there's a lot of exposition in this game. A lot. And a lot of it is not voice acted. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Nonchalant, like, hey, it's okay. We still did good. But we're going to have to sacrifice those people. Sorry. Hey, Alex, how's it going, man? How are you doing? How was your weekend? Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Maybe he wasn't so nonchalant. Quest complete. 16,000 experience. My goodness. Okay, well. Let's see. I want to talk to her, but I also want to see if there's anything outside to do real quick. I did it! I beat Iceborne! Right, weekend. I'm between jobs. I kind of forgot. It was the weekend. Oh. Alright. You already on the job hunt, or are you taking a little bit of time off? Now the grind begins. Let's see. Does anyone out here need help? Anybody? I forget what this means. Let's talk to Nedrick. Hello, Halatali. Nedrick of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn has some useful information he wishes to share. Ooh, I get gauntlets. Of course, they're low level, but... Hail there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of eastern Thailand lies Halatali, and it is there that you will find the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity had laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with one Favajoni near the entryway. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's some sort of dungeon. You're submitting apps as you speak. Okay, cool. Hey, Alex, I feel like last year, like, were you in college last year? I can't remember. I feel like you were taking classes or something last year. And if so, all right, you done with that? After hitting the guiding lanes, I hit MR 50 right off the bat. Now I'm gonna hit MR 100. So how long is that gonna take you to get to 100? You graduated in May. Well, dude, congratulations. You never said anything about it. Congrats, man. That's a big accomplishment. That's a big accomplishment. I feel like I just want to keep on going with the main story because we just did a main story, like, big quest, and I was 7 levels above. All right, let's take this main quest. A hero in the making, Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Ishtola that the Scions would benefit from your aid, and no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the Primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Trinity. How do you know that? Or rather, you have guests. She knows the future. Whoa! Beg pardons. Oh, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsla Minsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Trinity, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the grand companies of Eorzea. Yo, cool. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit that they have is evidence of their high regard for you. Yeah, and Alex, shoot me a friend request as well on Steam. It's Notorious JAC. If you can remember that. NTRIOUSJAC. I find myself wondering how word of Trinity's deeds spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flame should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other grand companies? Eep! Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Lightbringer. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. So they're from Gridania, I think. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Lightbringer. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. This guy, I think, is from Ul'dah. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As do many others in Limsa, long before the rest of Eorzea took note, your name was well known to us, owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It's only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. She's like, what? you like their hats? Lady Memphilia. In order for me to put it into chat, I need to alt-tab out of the game. I can do it in a couple minutes. Once we're done with all this. Very well. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the grand companies are all encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the grand companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I can see that this is no small choice you face. Oh, to put my Steam name into chat. I thought it occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Well, as part of the proceedings, I'm given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Trinity hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. Spoiler alert, I'm going with Limsa. Because they're pirates. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Trinity, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention. Not all of it is friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs to be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. It's similar, yet not quite the same. Yeah, we're special. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. It's Bluetooth. Eorzea is changing, Trinity, and you have the power to help shape it anew. Oh, okay, cool. You were able to find me? Wow. Good job. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Yep. I agree there, Mario. True. Can I just talk to this guy now? Ah. Yeah, it does sound a little bit like Nekomaru. Mekomaru. Storm Officer, can I just go with you guys now? When the Admiral speaks, even pirates listen, and that is no small thing. She is a born leader, the kind would gladly follow to the 7th hell. Okay, never mind. It means big cat. Meow. That was a terrible meow. Alright, so Tataru. Whoa! Tataru should be right here. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Trinity. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services take place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Green Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Eldritch Seed Seer Kanesena will deliver her address at Miketo's Amphitheater. Okay, I know what that is. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you need to go to Alda, where Flame General Roban Aldin will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored that there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merlwib Blowfishwan, I guess, will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthiel, and he will admit you. Got all that? Sure. Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city seats in my prescribed order. Though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Maybe now I don't have to talk for a little bit. Alright, Shadow, take care, man. Get some more rest, dude. I will be heading out as well. I didn't get too much sleep over the weekend. Had a lot of stuff to do. Let's see. Can we fast travel to Gridania? Yes. $224. Wow, we've made 3,000 tonight. I guess that's not so bad. Where is the theater? Oh, it's in Old Gridania. Whoops. Work. The war of work. Whoop! You gotta jump over it. You have to. Do. Koopa! Destination unknown. Cool. It's a quote from The Office.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Oh. Hopefully this is all voice acted, because my throat's tired. I love The Office. It's my favorite show of all time.
Our forebears
Yeah.
were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest.
You think I'd like it? Isn't it like super action-y though? Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. That's true.
Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
We took my kids to the park this weekend, and there was a guy there who had a Dwight Schrute shirt on, and it said "false." It was awesome.
Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer.
Show
The
me.
entwined
Oh, right there.
serpents represent the unity between Hure and Elysian. An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
Sure, it's great.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Like, yeah. That was great.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost.
That's cool. We went to the movies like last year, and there was a car that was all decked out in Resident Evil. It had like blood splatters and like the umbrella logo and stuff on it. It was pretty sweet.
As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
I've watched Among Us. It looks okay. How much is it?
The scars borne
I
by
honestly
our
don't
forest
know
are a
how much I would
reminder of
enjoy
its
playing it.
violence.
I like watching it. It was
Our
pretty
lives
fun.
have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds.
Unconscionable.
To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Oh no, dark times. We're in the dark times.
Time was a man could
A
walk
pox
the
on the
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
They all fell asleep. You see that?
And how do you propose
Yeah,
to honor
it's
the
very
memory of those
popular
you
right
cannot
now.
remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united.
Yeah, right.
Our many troubles
There's a
blind
lot of
us
it.
to the woes of our
At least,
fellow man.
at least this is voice acted
Thence
here.
is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania.
Although, I gotta say, so I didn't play the beginning of this game on stream, but basically, you saw a little elf girl who was dressed in blue mention like how are you supposed to remember what you can't even remember? And what she's talking about, so they mentioned this thing called the calamity. When the calamity happened, basically everything was destroyed, but they were all still alive, and like they had a renewed hope, but they couldn't remember exactly what happened. So like that's why she's like, well, how do you remember something that you don't even remember? So yeah, and it's part of the calamity that is affecting everybody. That's the calamity. I thought that they had their memories wired. Basically, that's what the calamity did.
We are gathered here to honor the fallen.
Because there was a war
Let them
at the
be
same time
honored,
that
not
the calamity
only in
happened, and it was
word
5
and
years.
thought,
It was 5 years
but
ago. Like
through
they know that. That's been
concerted
5 years
action.
since.
I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
It's
Woods will be
over.
done.
It's up to us to protect the forest.
Think of the children. Oh wait, it's not over. Psych. Oh wait, she turned around. You may now open your eyes. You're no longer under my spell. So there was a war years prior, but no one remembers. Yeah, they just remember that, like, they like woke up and they were like, "Whoa, what happened to the world?" And then they decided that they had to rebuild it, but they didn't remember like what exactly had happened to make that happen. Like they just remembered the war. And then the Empire, which are the Garleans, instead of like rebuilding everything, they built these giant castle tower type things, and they're trying to take over what everyone else is rebuilding. Kind of. So they do remember that there was Bahamut, and Bahamut came and like destroyed everything, and that's where the calamity came from. Like they saw like the moon turn red. There's like a big long cutscene at the very beginning of the game, and what it basically was doing is that I believe so. Final Fantasy XIV Online launched as Final Fantasy XIV Online, but it was like not good, and then they came out with A Realm Reborn, which was basically like, hey, forget everything we did. This is what FF14 Online is. And that's basically supposed to be like why they don't remember what happened in the actual Final Fantasy XIV Online. They only remember, or they only have recollection of what A Realm Reborn is. I don't know if in the other expansions they kind of tell you why this all happened and they kind of delve into it a little bit, but I have no idea. yeah, that's what I think of too.
And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
I believe that they're part of the Scions. I think. No, not voice acted. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The XIV are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Rama. The Gridanians have no love of war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the XIV ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Tallswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries? I'd wager. Yeah. Yeah. That's why Final Fantasy XIV Online is such a unique thing. Because honestly, I never played it, but I've heard that Final Fantasy XIV Online was absolute trash. Like, so bad. And luckily, you know, they were like 3 or 4 years into it, I think, and then they were like, we need it, like, Square was like, we don't know what we need to do, but we need to make this work. So they did this, and it's worked. Apparently, the expansions that have come out, the stories have been phenomenal. Which is weird, because in MMOs, the story isn't really what people play it for. But apparently, it's very, very, very good. It'll take us a couple 100 hours to get there, but, you know. It didn't necessarily flop. The original didn't necessarily flop. It was just bad. because people bought it because it was Final Fantasy, basically. Like, they used the name to sell it, but then people hated it so much. And Final Fantasy XI is also an MMO. I believe what happened is that people went back to start playing that instead. And I've never played FF11. I don't think I ever will. Just the aesthetic alone just kind of is kind of like, I know, I'd rather play something that's more up to date. But a lot of people still play it. I say a lot, but like a lot for something that's that old. Meanwhile, the Exile will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Appetite for destruction, Guns N' Roses. Anyways, whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Get out of here, crazy bug. Some kind of crazy bug flying around here. Wow. Took a long time. Next, they wanted us to go to Ul'dah. $462 gil. We spent like 1,000 gil today. Going down to Emerald Avenue. Oh, can't go through there. Can't get there from here. Can I get there through here? No! Okay, this is crazy. Wait, no, map! Wait, right down here. Oh, come on! It's been a while since we've been here. I think we should be able to go from up here. My throat is taking a beating. It's best you keep one eye on your purse. Does it look like I have a purse on me? Hugs Bunny. I like it. Hugs Bunny. Nice. I think we need to get upstairs. I didn't see... Oh my gosh, Lightbringer. That's like my last name. Let's wave high. Do I not have thumbs up? There we go. Thumbs up to you, dude. Is this high? Oh, that's wave. Yep. That's what I meant to do. Also, extremely lost. Hold on. There we go. Oh, we need to go to the Hustings Strip. Oh, it's like the Chamber of Rule. That's like where I started. Oh my goodness. I was using the wrong map. I should have been using this map here, the smaller map. Alright, we're gonna go talk to these dudes. Hopefully they don't talk as much as the elf lady did. Hello, Nani? Oh, right here. You're in the way, Leopard and Prime. That's why I couldn't see it. I blame them.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Forevermore.
Hurrah!
Hoorah!
On! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields
He sounds
of
like he
Cartano,
wants to be Thor.
none spent more in blood and gold than we.
I'm the god of thunder.
Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory
She fell
and
asleep too.
fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you.
Can she not talk?
Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Yeah, for Ulda!
For
Together
Ulda!
we are one.
Did she just say something? No, she didn't.
Your Grace.
Rauban?
Oh, she can speak. Okay. Oh, that's weird. They clapped, but there was no sound.
People of Ulda, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ulda. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ulda lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ulda, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live Nanamo!
Victory and fortune. Stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
She's a Lalafell. I don't know if she's actually young, but I think that's just kind of like what they look like.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
Now that's how you do a speech. Nice, just short and sweet. Fancy meeting you again. That's how you do it. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with the Ifrit thus far? Smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life? Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ulda has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your expertise would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. She's always so upset. Oh, she has nothing to say ever. Sweet! Now back to Limsa Laminsa. Return. I wonder how long the one at Limsa Laminsa is. Because if we can just bang it out, we'll just do that real quick. And we want to go... Stateroom. Where is the stateroom? Oh, over here. Okay. Cool. Actually wasn't that far. Aww. Hey, Winston. Whoa, look at all the people around here. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yes. Okay, here we go. After this, we'll be wrapping things up.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
All together.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
This lady's cool. I like her. The Admiral.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
It's red.
The crimson
Blood.
field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
See? Told you.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilfir's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano.
Yeah, this is the one I want to join.
That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
But apparently I can change whenever I want to one of the others. But I like these guys.
I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom, much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again?
Which Fire Emblem game is that? Is that Heroes or is that Three Houses?
Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long.
Ere long.
We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Aye.
Long live the Admiral! Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
Bold words there, friend. So why are you walking so slow?
Fancy meeting you again.
Cool earring. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Liminza is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Liminzan's backyard. That is to say, not of eternal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Liminzians are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. But will you sail with the Admiral? She hates me. I know it. Oh, I'm getting a call. Trinity, this has been Philia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Now. Oh wait, let's take this thing again to Vesper Bay. There's a reason why they give you those. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll make our way over here. We end up coming here a lot. Talk to her real quick. Welcome back, Trinity. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Trinity. There are. You just can't see them right now. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh, cutscene. Uh-oh. I did not expect this.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and 7th Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None.
Yeah, it's true. They didn't talk about them at all because they don't remember them.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Cool glasses, dude.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
I don't remember what's going on there. 16,000 experience. My goodness. More than halfway to... we're just about halfway to level 2. A little over. All right. Like I said, that's actually going to wrap things up for tonight. Hello, hello. That's going to wrap things up for tonight. This has been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know I sure have. If anyone out there is new to the channel and want to be informed of when I stream again, make sure to hit that follow button. I tend to stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We go until about 10 or 11. I've also been doing a lot more bonus streams on any day I don't usually stream, so that's also another good reason to follow the channel. Yeah, next time, I don't really know exactly what we're going to be playing next time, but here on the channel, we used to do a lot of variety, but now we kind of like nail down 5 games that we kind of go through. We play Final Fantasy XIV online, we play Warframe, and Marvel's Avengers, and then eventually we're going to throw the Elder Scrolls Online and Monster Hunter World into the mix as well. And that's kind of be what we focus on for now until we kind of are finished with one of those 5 games, and we'll put something else in that place in order to fill that void. But yeah, that's gonna wrap things up here. I hope you all had fun. I'm really enjoying this. It's pretty chill, unless if we fight a primal like we did tonight, but that was still fun. But yeah, everyone take care, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace.